YouTube, what's going on? What's going on? So, in today's video, I'd like to talk to you guys about AMC and where I am going to buy personally, where I am going to buy, right? So, what you're looking at right now is called fair value gaps. So, these are imbalance in the markets where bankers when they enter the market, they leave, let's call it a footprint. They leave footprints on the stocks. And the way that they do it, one of the way that they do it is by leaving these in balance right here. Because us as retail traders, we can't do this, okay? So they gap the market okay, when I say gap, there's a difference between a gap and a fair value gap. A fair value gap is essentially when you have three candles like this, and the first and the third candle is not touching. That's a fair value gap, a imbalance in the market. Not supposed to happen. It does happen, but it's not supposed to happen, and so they will try and come back and correct that. So as you can clearly see, when we had this pop right here in May, we went up. We cleared out a lot of fair value gaps, and then we continued to the downside. Now, when this happened, what it did was it created a bullish fair value gap down here, right? So unfortunately, if you're currently in a call option, I can't say, hey, this is where this stock is 100% going to bounce, or I am right like that. I'm not going to say that. But what I am saying is what it usually does is this specifically is what it usually does. I know this happened, but usually this is how it goes. It fills it like this, and then it continues down, right? Sometimes it can continue all the way down or till the next fair value gap or something happens in the stock market or whatever it may be, you know? Now, currently, I know it looks bullish, like it looks like bullish, like, hey, I should go long now. But unfortunately, at this particular moment, it's not the time yet. Could it go right now? Yeah, it could. It could definitely go right now. It could just pop off right now. It already touched this fair value gap on the weekly time frame, so technically it is bullish, you know. But to be on the safe side, me personally, I'm gonna wait for it to come down to 380, something like that, to at least fill this imbalance in the market. Before then, I will buy a call option, mostly a leap option, I should say, and write this thing back up, or even buy the stocks, or maybe do a sell a put or something like that, you know. So whatever it may be, I'm gonna definitely do something for this, because when a fair value gap is on the weekday, on the month, I should say, it's a little, it holds more weight to it, because you enter in, you can get a lot of good pump out of it. You know, it takes time for the setup, but if you're patient and you wait long enough, then it could definitely pop. You can definitely get good profits on it. You know. Um, Let me see if I can show you guys just a example of it in motion. So it's a weekend, so let me see Bitcoin. So this is a perfect example. Also, I made a video on Bitcoin just to show that I predict it's going to go to 200K. But that's just me. So this is what I mean by this is on the monthly time frame for Bitcoin, right? And look what Bitcoin did. It did exactly the same exact thing as I said before, that when it creates a bullish fair value gap, it will come to correct it before it keeps going up. Now, not gonna lie, Bitcoin does have a lot down below, but does not always have to fill all of it, you know. But let me see if I can find any other stock that did the exact same thing. Google, Google did the exact same thing. Create a bullish fair value gap, came back, fill it. It went a little bit lower, and then it continued up. So when it comes to AMC, this is what I'm trying to catch. I'm trying to catch this move right here. This move alone can make you a lot of money. Let's see if we can see on Amazon. Amazon did the same thing too. Came down, but Amazon came really, really down. So I'm not gonna lie to you. But you'd have bought it somewhere right here and then hold it for it to go back up. Meta. Meta did not fill anything really, but so I'm just going over a couple stocks real fast just to show you guys like this thing is powerful. Um, let's look at it right here. Fair value gap right here, filled it, continuation to the upside. You know, I know it's easy for me. It just happened so much that I feel very comfortable with it. This is way back in 2022, MSTR. Look, fair value gap was created. It came back, tapped into it, came back again, tapped into it, created another one right here. It filled it. You were an inch long right here. You know, it went against you, but then it continued up. Did it again right here, filled it, continued up. This one right here, came back into it right here, came back again, came back again. But yeah, so I'm just saying, like, on the monthly time frame, you have a better chance of it going your way. This is just me personally, but just let me know what you guys think. You know, am I wrong? Do you guys see something else, a different pattern? Is there different information that you guys have that I don't? Because I just do fair value gaps a lot of times. I just trade what I see, you know, what the chart is saying to me. And currently, too, what the chart is also saying to me is this. It's saying this to me. Well, to be, yeah, I'll go with this one. It's saying that we are also stuck in a sideways movement. You see how this fair value gap and this one, I don't like to trade in between fair value gaps because that means you have sellers up here and you have buyers down here. So if you look at it in this perspective, you can have a better understanding of sellers and buyers, right? So right now the sellers took control, send it down to the buyers. The buyers going to take control and shoot it back up, hopefully, you know. This gap is already closed, so yeah. So I'm definitely going to buy a leap option on AMC or buy the stocks, whichever. So again, let me know what you guys think. See you guys in my next one.